Hi guys, Lady Random here and welcome back to Feed the Beast Inventions. Yeah, we're grinding, we're still going, we're still trying to get all of the scrap boxes and just grinding up loads of cobble, and still so far we have no emeralds. Nil. Nada. Not a single one, which is kind of frustrating. But hey, we'll keep going. Been recycling again, still lots of bits out of here, so yeah, we're able to still get a bunch of stuff out of here, which is good from all the stuff that's kind of coming out of there. But you know, it's all good. It's all good. So we can start putting some of that away. You can probably hear the sound of flames. I'm assuming you can hear the sound of flames. I can hear the sound of flames, and to be perfectly honest with you, it's driving me nuts. But stuff has happened. I went back to the Nether. Last time we were out there and we were learning blaze rods, so we've got blaze rods again as another source of fuel, effectively, for our transmutation table. But I went back, I built myself, not that one. Where are you in here? Where are you? There it is. Yeah, I built myself a diamond dolly. Yeah, I went and got me a blaze spawner. So down here, there she blows, we have, albeit somewhat noisy, blaze spawner. Why don't we just actually very quickly, let's turn our game sounds down very, very slightly. So we want our hostile creatures, let's take them down to say about 60. Hopefully that'll be a bit better. That's a little bit better, we can actually hear ourselves think. But we've got this little setup, so the blaze are in here at the moment, spawning rather nicely. We've knocked out the torches from inside. Just set up like a little hole here, so we can kind of taunt them from here, and that kind of draws them over, which is great. And then we've got our little spot here where we just literally just crouch, and we can just, as they get close enough to us, we can just hit them. So it's a little bit slow, it's not ideal. There we go. But it's producing results. We're getting, there we are, we're up to sort of 26. That's not including the ones I've already pulled out. 4 sulphur, etc. We're nice and safe. I've just put in one of the Ender IO vacuum hoppers, so we are having an output into the chest here. Hey! There we go. So there's an output into the chest here, and we also have another output down there into the liquid XP tank. So I've actually moved that from upstairs down to here, and that is now feeding into our experience obelisk. So that's just sitting there gathering all of this up, and then I've just brought us an enchanting table, which was the auto enchanter, sorry, the Ender IO enchanter even, that was also upstairs, and I've just moved the workbench that was from down there just to here, just in case we need it. But it kind of gives us a little bit of something. There we go. It works after a fashion. So we gathered some of the XP there, but it's still not ideal. Still not ideal at all. So we want to try and find a way that we can actually sort of automate this. And where we were talking about having, let's just get out of here because it's incredibly noisy. Where we were talking about having the auto spawner, and I'm going to actually just take those game sounds down just very slightly again, just on the hostile. Let's take it down to sort of 40, 30 in fact, while we're in the base. Yeah, so we were talking about having the auto spawner, which obviously we still need the emeralds for. We were also going to be making the grinder, which will make it a million times easier. So we've just got the My Factory Reloaded grinder, which is dead easy. So you're just looking at tin gears, redstone reception coils, machine frame. We've just gone for a basic one, a couple of books, plastic sheets, and an Invar sword. So I have set up here. Got the setup ready for the basic machine frame. We've made them a million times before, but that's basically the 4 glass, the tin gear, and the iron. And we can just pop that in with our Invar sword, our plastic, our books, our other tin gears, our reception coil, and that will give us our grinder. We do need to power it, so we will need to do a little bit. Hopefully this is going to be enough, but I might actually put on a few more iron, I think. Let's put in a few more of those, just so we oh, let's try and actually put it on alloys. Yeah, so we do need, I can never, it's pulsating, not pulsating iron, it's the other one, isn't it? Conduits, I can never remember the name of this one. Conductive iron, that's the stuff. We'll get some of those on, that'll give us another 8, should we need them. But that means we can then run our power to our grinder. Hopefully, if we line this up properly, yeah, that's the right place, isn't it? Going to need some blocks. Let's get ourselves some blocks, which would be good, just so we can kind of pillar ourselves up a little bit, just to make that connection with the power. So we'll just grab, that should be enough, 6, I would think. There we go. And hopefully run ourselves the power cable. Is the plan. We're going to find some stuff's going to... There we go. Can we connect from there? Excellent. There we go. Okay, so that's going to come down. It's going to be a little bit ugly. Yeah, we didn't have quite enough. But the grinder itself, we're going to pop that. I was saying we're going to pop that into here. So can we insert that? It's going to take a little while to break that piece of obsidian. Hopefully this will be close enough, and I want eventually to maybe get them around, kind of a little bit like we did with Sky Factory. See, they're getting aggro now because they know I'm there. Come on. Oh, it's so slow to break. But yeah, we'll pop the grinder in here. We'll get that powered. We'll also have an outlet which we'll be able to run off the side. Hopefully we can probably, if we make a painting machine, there we go. Let's grab that. Can we let me grab you? You will. Marvellous. So we'll put that there. That's not powered, but that's fine. We can do that. We might actually have to run it down the side looking at this, but let's go and see if we can go and get more of our power cable, get that connected up. And we'll also need a chest. Do we have a chest? This is the question. Or do we have a box of chests? No. Do we have a chest? No, but we do... no, that's fuse quartz. No, I think we'll make one. We'll make one just in case. And we'll need to run some fluid conduits to make a double. Why not? We need some fluid conduits to try and run into that other tank. Now again, I don't think that's going to be quite enough, but we shall see. We can always make more. Okay, let's just quickly stick together 8 more of these. Doink and doink. Excellent. So that hopefully should be enough to power it. There's not masses and masses and masses of mobs in there. So, kind of in respect of whether it's actually going to be enough for the time being, we'll stick that in there. We want that to be inserting active without signal, and then hopefully we can run this up to there. There we go. So that's starting to spit those out. So we need that to go into our chest at the back here. Doink and doink. So that will start collecting those nicely. We can still get them over here if we want to, for a little bit of XP. And we want to be able to run something over for the tank, don't we? So we're definitely going to need, definitely going to need more fluid conduits, because that ain't going to be enough as it is. Because I kind of don't want it to look too ugly. We'll pop you back there again. But yeah, we're going to need to take that down, aren't we? Wondering the best way to go, whether it's actually in fact to take it along this way, maybe. Yeah, we could probably do it that way, couldn't we? Get into our tank from there. Well, that will take care of them for the moment. There we go. I mean, look, we're up to 4 already. Mob essence. Okay, so it's a different thing altogether, isn't it? We've got mob essence. So actually, it's not experience that we need at all. So let's put this back up again. We need a completely separate tank altogether. Which is fine. Don't have a problem with that whatsoever, because we can take this out there, because that will actually be quite a nice thing. Ooh, we have a little gap there. Oh, because we started excavating out from under here. Okay, we'll just fill this in because we can. And we shall go and make ourselves some more tanks, because we'll be needing that actually to feed our grinder once we finally get it. So obsidian, trying to remember how to make this. I think it's 5 glass planes for obsidian, if I remember rightly. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's how it works, and that should give us 2 of those. Excellent. Yeah, so we'll make 4. Ooh, we're out of obsidian. Oh well. Fair enough. We'll have to come back to that, but at least we can start getting the tank in. So we can stick this, I would say, doink. There, and what we'll do is we'll put that down into there for the moment. So, oop, no. Right, so we want to be looking at fluid, and we want to make you insert, and here we want to make you extract active without signal. So that will start filling that up quite nicely. So we can just quickly pop that in there for the moment and put this floor back in. So we'll be able to see kind of when that gets full up anyway. Why are you not extracting? You should be extracting. Oh, that's our power, isn't it? Yeah, of course. So no, that's fine. Our fluid, that's that one there. That is extracting. Excellent. So we go. It's up to 9 there already. So they're going to grind away, but we can still, I think, tempt them over this way. Hopefully still get ourselves some XP, because I think the range on it is about 5, I think. 5 blocks. We should, in theory, still be able to get a bit of XP coming off those. There we go. So we kind of got almost best of both worlds. Oh, there he is. Let's grab that back. Hi! It's best of both worlds. We have got a way of getting XP. And we also have another way of getting our rods. See, like up to 10 and sulphur there already using the grinder. So that is going to run. That is going to take a big chunk of power by the looks of things to keep that going. So we are going to have to keep an eye on our fuel situation. But that can just kind of tick away to itself quite nicely over there. Check our fuel situation. We are nearly out, so that does mean we are going to need to start exchanging stuff again for that. What are you? Fluid conduits, yep, you can go back in there. There. These bits, you can all sit up there, and we shall grab this cobblestone that we've had stored up here and just very quickly exchange that for a little bit more charcoal. Excellent. Ah, there it is. Charcoal. Not ideal. And not very much. But we are definitely going to have to find a much better source of power. Otherwise we are going to start experiencing some power loss problems. So I will need to have a think about that. Obviously got the tree farm going quite nicely. Let's have a look if we've got anything exciting in here. So we've got stuff we can break down there, which is good. And let's have a look. How is our solar water distiller going? So yeah, that's coming along very, very, very slowly. So we'll still need to sort of let that do its thing for a little bit longer. So I'm kind of thinking probably next episode, in theory, our solar distiller should be up as far as it needs to be, and that will allow us to get on with all of the other bits that we were doing. I'm guessing we are. Yes, we are. Excellent. We can start pumping that lot out. We'll grab all of this. This is all great for exchanging for our fuel. Let's have a look. Oh, wow. Yeah. We will have much fuel. Excellent. So no, this will make life a gazillion times easier with regards to power. So again, I say not ideal that we're having to kind of use the exchange quite so much. Come on, down you go. To try and get our sustainable fuel for over here. But let's charcoal. Don't. 8 of those. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Let's stick all of this stuff in there as well. There we go. That should keep us going for a little bit longer, I hope. No. That does still freak me out. That is never going to stop freaking me out. Herobrine was here. Ugh. creepy. But yeah, so there we go. So it's coming along. But yeah, I mean, again, it's the case that these will be so useful. I mean, there we go, 17 from not really having done very much at all. Plus with the 28 or so we've got in there. That means that we've got a relatively now sustainable source of blaze rods. Again, you know, once we get the auto spawner in, that'll be in there as well. So it's not going to just be blazes. We'll put in something else. Haven't yet decided what that'll be. Probably skellies or zombies would be our best option for those. But yeah, I mean, the more we get, the more we can exchange. Give us a little bit more. Come on, come over. A little bit more with the old resources. But yeah, there we go. So for now, guys, just a little short one, really, just on catching up on what I've been up to. But I hope you've enjoyed the episode, and hopefully in the next episode we will be continuing with all of the bits that we started. Hopefully we might have even managed to get enough scrap boxes and get ourselves an emerald if we haven't managed to get it another way. But thank you all very much for watching, and we shall see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.